All right, so in today's video, I want to talk a little bit about chest rigs, particularly this chest rig, the Unobtainium Gears Dank ROBBER chest rig, as well as chest rigs in general and why you might want one. I currently don't run plates, and I'll tell you why I don't run plates. One, I haven't spent the money on them, I'll be honest with it. And two, for the stuff that I'm training and doing, I don't think plates are necessary. They're not unnecessary if you want to have them and you like them and you think that it gives you extra protection, or you just want them because they're cool and everyone likes cool gear. Gear's awesome, but I prefer to run a chest rig. And the reason being is that I'm a pretty big dude overall. Sure, I don't want to get shot anywhere, and I don't plan to get shot, and I'm just training because I think training's cool, and I like martial arts, I like training, and I think that gunfighting and skills is the same as training for a martial art. It's weapons of our time, and I use the equipment of our time, right? But for me, a chest rig is more useful more of the time for mobility sake, and because I don't plan on getting into a point, I hope, where I need one. Now, if I live in a more urban environment, area where you might have to more likely defend, we had riots and things have happened in the past in this country, and there's been plenty of times that you might be defending a property you own, like a storefront or something, and you might have to stand there and be like, I'd want something more like that. I think it makes sense. I live out in the country in the woods. My idea is to move, right? Like literally get out of the way, go somewhere if something happens, right? And for me, like I think that protecting this center area, obviously no one wants to get hit here, but like there's a lot of me to get hit, and I'm not relying on a little plate here to be the thing that stops things from happening. For me, I choose mobility, and that's partly due to cost too. Like when I look at where I'm going to invest my treasure, my time and my treasure, it's going to be the things that I can do more. I train more, I shoot more, and I can think of like, okay, so if I spent $600 on plates and maybe carrier and all that stuff, you can go anywhere from $4 to $1,000, whatever you want. But like that's $600 in ammo that I can train with, or equipment that I think is more important for me right now. So that's why I like it. Now, what I like with chest rigs, I like that it keeps my gear up here in an area that I'm very comfortable moving around this. I've got my belt on normally with my primary thing, and I like a light micro chest rig. And I want to talk particularly about this one. This is the Dank ROBBER's Unobtainium Gears Dank ROBBER chest rig. And I have it set up now. You're probably thinking, why is this idiot got AK mags and AR mags in here together? The reason is just to show that it holds both. So I run this, it'll run 3 across either AR or 3 across AK. And then if you look at it here, you've also got 3 pouches for pistol mags, or I've got 2 pistol mags right now, and I keep a multi-tool in there. It's got a radio pouch right here. I've got my little, UB5R or whatever it is in there. I've got a tourniquet holder on the bottom here, and I've got an extra pouch for apparently smoke grenades, which I don't have any grenades, or any grenade, I guess. A grenade pouch, right? Why do I like this rig? I bought this rig because particularly there's a lot of other micro rigs out there. Haley Strategic makes one. There's Spiritus Systems. I like this one because I was looking for that would hold a radio and have a radio pouch built in. A lot of the micro rigs don't have that. These are just elastic. There's no other retention other than the elastic, but it retains, man. So I run around on this all the time. It fits, it's light. I wear it full days. So I've gone to like 8 hours of training at a shooting day, and like I don't notice I'm wearing this. Now the straps are very thin. There's no padding, right? It's just an X-shaped harness on the back. So if this bothers you, you might want to add padding or something. But for most of the micro rigs, like with the amount of weight, I don't notice it. So I like this setup a lot. It's easy to throw on. I unclip the behind the back belt, throw it over my shoulder, clip it on, and wear it all day. It allows me to carry between these 3. I always have an extra mag on my belt, which is where my primary mag change comes from. So I'm having 4 plus 1 in the rifle. I've got 5 mags on me for running drills and training and all the, real life scenarios that none of us are going to be in, but this is fun to do. So this particular one, I like this company. It's a smaller company, Unobtainium Gear. I'll link their gear down below. They did make a new model I just saw when I went to do this review and look it up. And the new model is a little different in that this piece here is a placard as well. So this, I can unclip this. It has the clips, which could clip on, but it has no Velcro on the back. There's no Velcro. The newer one has the Velcro, I believe, on the back, so you could take this front placard off and put it onto a plate carrier or different companies' equipment or different gear, so you could then swap out, right? So you could take this as basically a plate placard piece, so you could interchange. So maybe if I bought, if I were to buy it again, I'd probably buy that model. I think it's $10 more. Buy that model, so that if I ever went to a plate carrier, I'd just have a placard already set, right, that I was comfortable with. I like the fact that I have my little tourniquet here. It's just easy to have. I have a tourniquet on my belt, as well as my first aid kit here, my IFAK on it, sorry. I keep my little radio here, which is nice. I do have a mic set up that clips on here. I don't have it on right now. But for me, it's about simplicity and lightness, and it's not ridiculously expensive for what these are. It's a quality piece of equipment. I've been using it now pretty consistently for a year. It's what I train in almost every time. It gives me enough gear that I can run all my drills. Now, I have my own range, but I still have to go out to that range. I gotta walk out to it and carry all my stuff. So I throw this on, throw my belt on, grab my rifle, my pistol, put it in my holster, grab my targets, whatever I'm bringing, and go out to the range. And I can just carry this out and work it all day, right? I'm gonna link a quick snippet from a video of a shooting event I went to recently where I did run a drill, which was a sprinting drill to different points with this. We had a cool drone filming. It was really cool. And I mostly want to share it because I like the video so much. Now, I'm wearing this in that, right? I have a green shirt on and I'm wearing this. So I'm sharing this particularly because I went to watch it because I was going to use it for this video. And I was like, oh, I'm not wearing it. I don't know. It's so light and small that you don't even notice you have it on. From behind, you can barely see I have it. I only notice, so I'm going to share this so you can see like how little it impacts my movement. Now, I'm not a sprinter, right? This is about as fast as I can go running this drill. I am 6'1", I am 268, 270, right? I am built like a tank. I'm a fighter who fights at this build. So this is what I'm made for. I'm not super fast. This helps speed me up a little bit versus wearing something heavy like plates. I really like this company and the layout. You can get it in multicam, which I have in black and others. I think they have black multicam, but I like the radio pouch. I like the simplicity of it. So the only downside I'd say is putting the mags back in is not fast, but I wouldn't expect any small micro carrier to make that a priority, right? For me, I'm going to this mag here first for a change, and then I'm taking one of these out and putting it in there when I get the speed or opportunity to. Or if I do have to draw from this, I'm not thinking put a mag back in. It's not about mag retention. I have a dump pouch on my belt. I love dump pouches. I think they're amazing. I just put empty mags there or half fold ones if I'm going to reload when I get a moment to do it in between drills, things like that. So once you pull this out, right, so it comes out nice and easy, you can't one-hand it back in. You have to take the minute and slide it back in. But that's it, right? So your pistols, mags, same idea. I can't one-hand them back in, but I don't need to be doing that, right? I run it with AR, like I said, I run it with AK here, so 7.62. I will also run this with, I'm running a PC carbine, like a Ruger PC carbine, a 9mm carbine. I will run 3 stick mags here in place of the little pistol mag. So, you can do more with these pouches. You can you don't have to put, like I said, I don't have 3 pistols there. I have my multi-tool sits there. You can mix it up. It's not going to be a full rig. It's not a full loadout. It's a micro chest rig. It's meant to be usable, super comfortable. I keep this pretty much, now I put this in here for the video to show that you can put an AK mag in it. It fits just fine. But I usually keep with my 3 AR mags like hung up and ready to go, right? It's there. So I can grab this as almost a little satchel if I needed to, ever a situation where I had to, right? And that is why you train to have stuff available and have the ability to defend your home, property, and family if necessary. So that's it. I really like this piece of gear. I've been wearing it. There are other companies out there that also make great micro chest rigs, but they tend to be more expensive. And I have just found this to be really simple. And I like simple. I like it to work. I like it to know that I have it. I like to know where everything is. And the best part for me is like I literally wear it all day and it doesn't bother me. Now, I played airsoft for years before I ever got into it. Like, oh, actually, I was really shooting too, but more my tactical gear was airsoft. I played, at a pretty high level. I ran with a team that was all former or current SWAT members, did a bunch of stuff with them, and I wore like Condor gear at the time. Now, there's nothing wrong with Condor gear. It's cheaper, it's bulkier. People don't think it's cool because it's not high-speed gear, but it works. Like, I've put it through its paces. I've dragged it through mud, and I've crawled through everything with it, and I've done a lot of more work than a lot of shooting guys do, at their flat ranges that I've done playing airsoft. That stuff works great too. I still have a Condor chest rig that I pull. It's a full, it's got a bunch of different stuff on it so I can hold more. But it's not gonna have the same quality build as something that's higher end made. I find this to be up there with, having tried on and used other friends' rigs. I find this to be up there with that, and but I think it's even simpler. And I like the fact that it's a small company that's hand making their stuff, and it just really seems to work for me. Covers all the things that I wanted, which was I wanted 3 mags, I wanted pistol pouches, I wanted a radio pouch. I just like having a radio pouch. Mostly, I think radios are cool. Tourniquet there is an extra bonus piece. Like I said, the newer model is a placard. The other advantage to the placard on the back, if the Velcro's on there, is you could put a little dangler pouch if you wanted to. So instead of this, you could have extra if you wanted it. So that's my stuff. Unobtainium, Dank, ROBBER. Thanks for watching. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you run if you run a chest rig? Do you alternate between them? Are you chest rig and plate carrier? Do you never wear them? Do you find them uncomfortable? For me, these are like the balance here. It doesn't hurt my back. I wear it a lot, and I really like it.